Okay. Whoa. I got it. Whoa. All right. Sound check works. I got the transcoder. So interestingly, I have, the transcoder gives me 163. So I've got transcoding options plus the source. So there's no 1080p version. Instead, you go either 720 or the 4K version. That's interesting. That's pretty cool. That means even with the transcoder, it should be possible to
RDC Lover
works.
Said hello. Corporate_tool said hello.
Okay. Whose is that? So this should tick up to 2 now.
Corporate_tool said go to Cry2.
Right. So last thing is the back panel. Let me finish measuring these out, and then I'll explain what I have done while I'm cutting. So this guy here to be at least 22 millimeters wide. Okay, so I need to clamp. The idea here is basically you can see here there's a hole cut out, and that this is going to go in through that hole. And this is the 8-pin power connector for the DA2. But I need to immobilize it. And so to do that, I'm gonna clamp it between 2 pieces of acrylic with M3 screws, and then use a acrylic welder to take the acrylic clamp and permanently affix it to the back plate here. And acrylic weld is very strong. The bond is as strong as acrylic itself, so that should be strong enough to immobilize this joint. So 22 millimeters, I need to make 2 just straight pieces that will act as the clamps. And so let me maybe just randomly. Oh, fine. I'll just put it into that existing sketch. All right, let me rename this. This is back panel features. And then let me make one more edit. Let me edit the sketch. And I'm going to randomly in space here, I am going to create
Comrade Extra More has invaded the chat.
And then I need to look up some data. M3 screw head dimensions. The dimensions of an M3 where's the box? Oh, screws. I will just, instead of looking them up off a chart, I will just where did I put the box? I will just measure off of what I actually have. Here it is. Okay. Five. It's 6 millimeters of clearance. Okay. So, so this guy will need to be 6 millimeters. Make it 7 millimeters. And this guy needs to be 22 plus 14. Right, 22 wide, because that's what I measured this is, and then space for the screw, which is plus 14. Okay. And then let me model the as a this guy's going to be 6 millimeters. Let me not dimension. Let me get a line here. That's going to be my mirror line. No, it's the tangent distance. I'm going to have to make some tangent lines.
Comrade, Dr. Lucy Love has invaded the chat.
Okay, so I'm going to make a line here, and then I'm going to give it a tangent constraint. Fine. That's okay for it to move. And then let's check how far away I am. 0.5 millimeter. And no, I want really 1 millimeter. Right. Now, okay, 0.75 millimeters. Right, because there's only 0.5 millimeter around these areas. The important is what's underneath. So let's make a circle. This is not going to be a construction line, and this one I want it to be, where's the screw? Let's measure what the inner diameter is here. And it's 2.9, which I've cut, which is what I cut down there, so I know that'll work. So I want that tight. That'll be 2.9. And then let me take this guy and create a mirror over to the other side. No. Doing that. I want to mirror that object over. And then I'm done. All right, now let's put some fillets on this thing. Right, and those fillets are fine. No interference. Good. Okay, so I have this little... Yo, where's my... Okay. There we go. So here's the back wall. And then where's that sketch? Here. So let me extrude. Where's the sketch? The sketch, I want it to not be hidden. I'm gonna have to drag it out of this big mass of, this terrible mass of auto-generated sketches. All right, what is this? Oh, those are my left panel features. All right, let me rename this so I don't forget this. So this is left panel features, right? But let me show the back panel features. Extrude. This guy to be whatever wall thickness. That's going to be 2D anyway, so that's fine. Okay, so that's the clamp. I'm going to need 2 of these plus the back panel. So let me cam these and then we'll cut. As you can see, the Glowforge is ready to cut. Let's see how quickly I can cam these out. So let's go over to manufacture. Let's create a new setup. Right, the machine is Glowforge. The model is whoa, that's way too much. What the hell? The model is that, and whoa. Oh, interesting. Okay, I can select multiples. So let's select this model. Why is that so hard? This model and this model. There we go. Okay. And then let's set the work coordinate system. Orientation, select X and Y axes. X axis, this guy. Y axis, this guy. And then my Y is flipped and my X is flipped. Okay, good. So that's what I want. Whatever, the stock is irrelevant. So here's the setup. This is the back panel setup. Okay, then let's do some cutting. Cool, the laser cutter. Okay, let's turn off the lead in and the lead out. The geometry I want is first the outer loops. That's going to grab me. Sorry. No, I want the inner loops first. Right? So let's take that. And then let's define another one. Turn off the lead in and the lead out. Geometry is going to be the outer loops. Yep. Okay. Last cut. Same thing. Lead in, lead out. Geometry first, the inner loops. Then we'll cut the lead in and lead out. Take the geometry, and it's going to be the outer loops. Go. Warnings. Fuck retract height. There's no retractions. Laser cutting. Well, because it thinks the stock is like it's like all the way over there. Whatever. This is irrelevant. Now let me post-process this into an SVG. Come on. Right-click. Post-process. This is going to be eGPU back panel. Okay. Let's post it here. And I think we are done. Save that. Minimize this for a moment. Let me grab a browser window. And let's go to Glowforge. Whoa, okay. Sign in and remember me. Okay. New design. Upload from file. Yeah, those cannot be laser cut. I want the eGPU back panel. Let me go put the material in. Okay. Now, first is these two. Belong over here. I'm gonna have to move the sticker. I do not want to cut over it. Let me move that sticker. Step and just move it off at the last step. And then this guy, it automatically detected that these two are separate objects. This guy, I want to copy and paste. Right. So I want two of these. Want them here. Okay. That's right. So I'm going to cut this back panel out here. And the holes will come first, and then the cuts, right? And then I think I am ready. Okay. So I'll hit the print button. I'm gonna have to move the sticker. tried that before. I think it doesn't like, yeah, it doesn't like that I moved it. What? What happened here? Did I shift my stock? But there's no play left, right. What? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so it doesn't look that I opened it. All right, we're back. Okay, so here's the alignment. Here we are. I moved the sticker. Let's print again. Let's close this so there isn't an accident. Okay, 2 minutes. A little close, but I think it should be fine. In the meantime, I will get ready by removing the scrap back panel. As you may recall, this is not actually the back panel, it's the front panel that I messed up and didn't cut all the way through on. I put it in just to test fit. Get it out. Okay. This guy is scrap now. Hey, these captain nuts out. I'll prepare to put in the real one. 30 seconds. Let me double check that. Oh, well, I can just zoom in. I think. Double check. Good, the left edge of that did not go off the edge. I was a little concerned that it would cut off the edge, but it did not. And I'll cut the two clampy things. Almost done. Should be good. Cooling down, yep. Pump out those fumes. Okay, good. Back to the workbench. Was a little eager. It's a bit stinky in there. Okay. Ooh. Let's use out. Three. Five. Push that out. Okay. Now let me weed this. Okay. Let me just check the fit. Is the right fit? A little tight. Oh, there we go. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh. Okay. Now I want this. In one. And then alignment. Do one here. side. Here. Let's do the rest. No more. Oops. Did too far. Do that again. Too far. Because this panel is inset a little bit. There. Okay, good. This is really coming together now. Okay. Just rough in this guy. Okay. You just double check the fit here. Not quite ready to put everything together. First, I'm not whipping out the methyl ethyl ketone tonight, so I'm not going to be gluing that. That I might do briefly tomorrow afternoon. I just want to check fit. Make sure that this will go together. Oops, needs to go this way. Will. If I could get the right grip on this thing. This will work. Now, yes, because I can push this part here. I can push down as far as I need to. Yeah. Okay, so this will work. Sufficient clearance here. This is the limiting factor is the whoa, look at that glare. It's a little dark now, but basically it's the NVMe adapter runs into the wall, but that's okay. That's not terrible. I can accommodate by just lifting the whole thing out a little bit. That will be okay. That won't look terrible. And there is enough clearance here for this. I just have to, align these, and then they're nice and squeezed down. There will be no problem. Yes. And this cable run is nice and short. So let's see. I guess I can clamp it. And the last thing I'll do after I clamp it is test that this power extension works. Measuring any more. I'm gonna need more of those imperial screws. Bum, 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 bum. But not tonight. Okay. Now let's see what it takes to clamp this guy. Because there's a protrusion here by which I push back, and I do want it flush with that level. Up. No. Ah, hole is too small. Why? Why? This is 2.9, same as what I used. Same as what I used for the holes down here for the feet. I can use the screw itself. In. Not going in super fast. Not really loosening up. This is gonna take a while. A bit for this that would fit better. This bit fit? It does. No, this isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work. I need to drill this out. Drill these out a little. Let me go get some bits. We only need to drill this out by one step. So put this to the side. The right drill bit. Try the 1/8 first. And then anytime anything spins, need eye protection. Let's see if this is backwards. I need to go one step bigger, I think. Yes, okay. So that's small. Now, of course, this is an imperial set. 9/64. I think that should be enough. Yes. A little loose even. That's okay. Interesting. Okay, that's done. We throw these bits away. All right, get rid of these tools. Try again with the clamp. The question being is this screw long enough? I put these here. So these screws are hard. Not long enough. They're not long enough. I mean, I could have left these two undrilled and then just drill down from the top, but that would not allow me to apply the amount of torque of my choosing. So I need longer M3 screws, longer than 20. I need, like, just to be on the safe side, 5 millimeters, like 28 or 30. So I need I need 30. I don't remember if the M3s at Ace get this long. And no, the 630 seconds are not long enough. 630 seconds are not long enough. So I need M3 by 30. Maybe I should just order them from Amazon. Because I can't definitively determine whether or not Ace Hardware is going to have them tomorrow. All right, I have to figure this out. So I need M3 by 30. I have all the laser cut parts I need, and I didn't have to, except for that one error, I didn't have to remake any of these. So that's good enough for now. I should be able to finish this tomorrow. Okay. So one last check before I wrap up. That's what I wanted to do before, which is to make sure that this actually works. The extension cable, that is. So let me very quickly computer plug in. Where's the Thunderbolt cable? There is. Where's that Thunderbolt cable? Where did I put it? Pretty here. I didn't put it into any weird location because I knew that I would need it. So where is it? Where is that Thunderbolt cable? Here it is. And then the power. Here's the DA2. Here. Clarity seems correct. Let me plug in. Okay. The light turns on, which is good. Let's start the computer. I think this is going to work. I mean, the lights turn on the same way that the way they're supposed to. The fans rotate. I just want to make sure that that Windows sees. And yeah, there they are. You can't quite see it, but the yep. The NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3060. Excellent. Right. So this power extension works. Coming in. New benchmark. I want to download, just double check the resilience of the whole setup, including the power supply under load. Just to make sure. Whoops. What the? That was stupid. Alright, I did it again. Let's grab 3D Mark. keep doing that. All I want to do is generate some load. Wait, can Cinebench do? Okay. Can Cinebench do GPU testing? I mean, that would be the closest because I'm not doing 3D compositing. Everything I'm doing is 2D. But I didn't think that it could. No, it's just doing cores OS info ranking. No, it's not doing. Not doing it. I don't know what's going on. Fine, let's grab GFX bench. For x86. Download here. Keep. Okay. Settings. Launch that. How did this install to? Open file location. Where did this install to? C program files Kishanti. GFX bench. Bin. GFX bench. Add. Options. Set on 3060. Try DirectX 12 on the 3060. Start. Loading. Come on. Do something. This isn't even enough load to have the fans start going.
Comrade S Visions has invaded the chat.
Yeah, this isn't even enough load for the fans to start.
S Visions said, "Did a bot announce my presence?"
Yes, a bot announced your presence. Graphic settings. All right, so GFX bench. GFX bench.
Comrade Nextel07 has invaded the chat.
And okay, so applications running this GPU. Connecting to server. Why is this taking so long? Let's go DirectX 12 on the 3060. Not do the 1440p version because I don't have 1440p. Well, it's off screen. Okay, let's. It's on top. You. Okay. See what happens here. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Go start. Okay. There is some GPU action. Oh, I see it's still loading. All right, loading. Okay, I see. Yeah, so there's 40% GPU usage on the 3060, and there's some on the internal iris graphics. So this is working. Oh, the fans have started. Okay, the fans have started, and there's air being sucked in on the side, and there's heat coming out the top. And the back. I think this will be okay. Fans aren't going crazy. Running high tier off screen. High tier off screen does not. Oh, it was just loading. High tier off screen. High tier off screen caused the eGPU to get disconnected. Okay. I guess I should not do that. I guess I should test OBS thoroughly once this is set up. No, replug does not work. Yeah, because if this gets disconnected, I'm hosed, right? Because I have to reboot in order to get the eGPU reconnected. I'm gonna have to do some serious stability testing. Because if it's possible for some kind of software fault to cause the eGPU to become disconnected, then that means that if I do something, hopefully just a 3D thing, right? But it's possible that if I do something bad and it causes the eGPU to become disconnected, then the stream will be seriously disrupted, right? Seriously disrupted. Yes, because I'll be depending on NVEnc, and then no more NV, and then no NVEnc. No more encoding. All gone. Everything would come crashing down. Okay, so what do I need? I need guaranteed source of 30 millimeter M3 screws. I'll probably have to look on Amazon for that. The power situation fundamentally does work with the power extension cable that I sliced up out of an ATX connector. So that's good. Yeah, computer wasn't working properly then. It was chugging on some other stuff. And so I didn't get any great Wonder Cutter footage of using the ultrasonic knife to slice up that connector. Yeah. Okay. Very, very close now. Very, very close. Everything will fit inside the case. And then I can just do some setups and stability testing this weekend, which will be important because the show is next weekend. All right, let me go look for some screws. I will do that off stream. Thank you all for watching.